Hello, I'm Richard Ridge for BroadwayWorld. The coming-of-age rock musical Bear is playing at New World Stages, and I'm here on opening night to celebrate with the company.
All the rules I want to break and all the plans I want to make, I'm still a million miles from heaven. Clouding on my vision, I am drowning in religion, and I'm still a million miles from heaven.
It's opening night. How do you feel?
It's like a parent, when you kind of give birth. And so I was so proud of them. I was ridiculously excited. The theater kind of stars aligned tonight, and all of the elements came together. The performance, the band, the tech, the audience. And when that energy kind of comes together in a room, you kind of just let go to the theater angels, and it was a truly there was a happening tonight. There was an event, and it was thrilling to be a part of it and to be able to watch it not in a preview mode, but in an opening mode where you can just sit back and really enjoy it.
And what you love about the musical itself?
Bear has such a heart to it, and it's very rare that sometimes you find a musical that can really touch you, make you laugh, make you cry, but can also make you think. And I feel that thinking theater is so important, and a musical that allows and forces an audience to think and to debate is a great thing. And so that's what, for me, makes Bear such a universal piece, and a piece that I think all people from all walks of life, whether they're young, whether they're old, whether they're gay or straight, black or white, Democrat or Republican, it's all good.
Did you always know how you wanted to direct Bear?
I think when one comes into a project, one has an idea, but with this process, the librettist and lyricist John Hartmere wanted to explore things. He wanted to re-explore characters, situations, and so when that happens, you get this kind of surge of possibility and new book scenes and new ideas and new characters. So, you come in with an idea and then you cast a group of actors that don't necessarily fit what you originally thought. And so you find new ideas with these wonderful actors that bring to life these characters. So it was really a collaborative, kind of alive process.
Well, take me back to the beginning of why you wanted to produce this.
Randy was the one who had the kernel of the idea. He wanted to produce it in San Francisco, needed a general manager and producing partner, and called Martian, which is my company, and here we are, 5 years later, literally like 5 years to the day, we're here.
I think Carl had just found the email that I just wrote him, like literally 5 years to the day. I had seen the workshop in 2004, and never forgot it, and thought San Francisco was just a great city, and that it just kind of steamrolled into this fabulous production at New World Stages. It's an unbelievable experience.
Exactly.
Well, just talk about what audiences are taking away from Bear and how important this musical is.
Well, my hope is that audiences are taking away, they're energized, and they want to become activists. At the very end of the play, we have Peter, who talks about how he is going to tell who he is. And that's what has to happen. The story is about keeping secrets, and secrets harm people. And we need people to come out. We need to be honest about who we are, and that's what will make a difference. We need to be honest to everyone in our lives, to our religious leaders, to our parents, to our friends, and that's what makes the great change. And that's what I hope everybody will do. But they'll get on board as straight allies as well.
And for you, what you want audiences to take away?
I think that it's important that everybody stands up and speaks out. I mean, the last song of the show, just as Paul was mentioning, it's about how things start from having one voice and it leads to many voices. And I think that that's a great takeaway for the show.
And talk about you two collaborating together, what your collaboration has been like.
Oh my, it's just been hideous, really.
I love that we still have our arms around each other after all this. Yes, something's going right.
No, honestly, it's been wonderful, and it's been just a really easy thing between us, and it just, that's what's fun when collaboration happens easily. It's just been a joy, total joy.
Exactly what she said, and we have a couple of crazy trunk songs now that shall remain in the trunk, but it's really been wonderful every minute.
And what has it been like for the two of you watching audiences relate to this show, what it means to you, especially for you, John, with starting out with the project?
gratifying, and if this can, Stafford always says, if this can touch one person, then we've done our job, and you get that feeling every night. You get people coming up to you afterwards. It's it's wonderful, and it's just it's amazing. It's been an amazing experience.
And Lynn, for you?
It's amazing, to get to just see it happen every night. And tonight I had my sister-in-law was on one side of me. She didn't know anything about the show. And a dear friend of mine who I've been friends with for 15 years who also has never seen the show. They both saw it. They're both sobbing at the end. And, they were so moved. And that was great to just sit and experience it with them.
It's opening night. How do you feel?
I feel great. I feel like all our hard work has paid off. I think the show tonight was fantastic. I'm just really happy, really, really relieved.
Talk about the role that you play and what you love about him.
Father Mike, it's such a fun role to play because you can just feel that he has a heart for these kids and he wants to help them, but he's held back by his beliefs, and the struggle that brings about is really, really, it's difficult yet fulfilling to play. It's a really, really challenging role. I think that he's misunderstood, but in the end, I think you understand a little bit about who this guy is at the end of the show.
And what you love about the musical itself.
Oh my gosh, the music is absolutely beautiful. Both the old songs and the new songs that they've brought in. I think Travis's choreography is phenomenal. All the performances, I mean, I get a chance to watch a lot more of it than most. Jason and Taylor and Missy and Barrett and Elizabeth and Gerard. I mean, everyone in the show is so phenomenal. The ensemble is a really true ensemble. They really work together. It's just been a joy to work on.
Talk about the role that you play and what you love about her.
I play Sister Joan and the Virgin Mary in a brief stint. I love Sister Joan because she's a nun and she's very sympathetic and she tends to get herself into trouble, but she follows her heart, and I think she's a very, very beautiful relationship with God, but in her, she kind of follows her heart, and sometimes that gets her into trouble, and I feel like she is able to really help these kids and make them feel like they're not alone, and ends up always getting into trouble, but does follow her heart.
What would you like audiences to take away after seeing Bear?
Just last week, a kid in Ann Arbor, a beautiful young boy, took his own life, and because of being bullied and just feeling like there's no hope for him. And I feel like what this show can offer you is that it doesn't have to be that way, and it's still very, very important. These issues are happening these things are happening all the time, and I feel like I want people to come and see this is real.
Tell me what it's been like working on this show.
I think this is a singular experience, and I don't think I'll ever experience anything like this ever again. Everyone is so giving and open and warm and just all about the production, which is so rare. And I'm so grateful to be working with all of these people.
Talk about the role that you play and what you love about her.
Oh, Nadia. Nadia does so many things that I would just never, ever do ever in my life. I think my favorite part of the whole show, at least for the character, for Nadia, is when she slaps Ivy. And it's like a split second decision. Oh, sorry, it's like a split second decision, and then it happens, and everyone's like, "Oh my God, she just hit her." But I think that sums up the whole character. Like, I'm gonna do what I want to do, and I'm not gonna stop until I decide to stop, until I decide to grow up, and that's what happens at the end of the show.
And what you love about the message of the musical and the musical itself.
Oh my goodness. Well, the message of Bear is just to love and let other people love. And I think now that we've re-elected, thank goodness, a president that supports gay marriage and just supports a way of life that is not selfish and a way of life that is about the greater good, I think it's so wonderful that we have a vehicle to promote that kind of message and that kind of feeling and hopefully make a difference in people's lives.
The last time I spoke to you was at the press event for Bear. Tell me what tonight means to you.
Tonight is amazing to actually see the play come to fruition and watch the actors and the audience interact and see the story that's being told. Has been so powerful, and it's been such a journey for everybody involved. I'm really honored to be a part of it in a small way, and it's been absolutely magical.
Now talk about the foundation, please.
Yes, so I work with the Tyler Clementi Foundation, which is a family foundation that we've begun in my brother's memory and honor to fight bullying and homophobia in society. And the play is actually sponsoring our foundation, and a portion of the proceeds are going to benefit the Tyler Clementi Foundation, which has been amazing, and we're very blessed.
So tell me what the foundation does.
We go into schools, churches, work through online communities, and really fight the homophobia that youth are facing, and hopefully no kid is out there is going to have to feel the same sort of pressures that my brother felt or that the characters in the play felt.
Just how do you feel?
Amazing. It feels so good to have a finished product. You know what I mean? We worked so hard, and so excited to sit back, and now it's out of my hands, and just kind of let our baby, just take growth, and I was so excited just to sit in the audience and just watch them go.
So what does this material mean to you personally?
I mean, it's theater with reason, and the message is so important, and I think everyone should see it, and it teaches you so much in 2.5 hours that you probably didn't know before, and it's a personal issue that I had to deal with in my life as well, and it just means so much, and it changes lives. It's theater that changes lives, and so I really want everyone to see this show, and the cast did such an amazing job tonight, and all around, I think we hit it out of the park.
So when you started working on this, did you always know the way you wanted the show to move, or was it organic when you met the cast?
Yeah, it actually all came in the room when I met the cast, because I couldn't really do any pre-production because I need the bodies in the room, and I can't really, if I don't have a canvas, I can't paint on it, so it really was mostly on the spot, to be completely honest, and certain things didn't look good on them and certain things did, so I was learning all about them, day by day, and actually what to actually put on them and set the choreography for.
Talk about your collaboration with your director, Stafford Arima.
Stafford was amazing. We never left the room with each other. When coming into this experience, I was told that the choreographer goes this way, the director goes that way, and you just meet in the middle somewhere. And we never left the room. So I love him so much. And for my first musical experience, I just thanked him so much for believing in me, and so I knew I could do this. And I think what we've created together it's extraordinary.
Tell me what it's been like working on Bear.
It's been a complete whirlwind of a time. I got involved about 1.5 years ago, and it seems like just yesterday. So it's really, truly been very quick, but I couldn't be happier, really, with the outcome and everybody involved. It's been wonderful.
Talk about the role that you play and what you love about it.
I love Matt because he's a nice person who goes through a lot of heartache and a lot of problems and makes a mistake because he's a human being, and ultimately affects more people than he understands. And I can really connect with making mistakes because of love and heartache and stuff, because I did that enough in high school. But yeah, he's a genuine person, and I love playing real people. It's always rewarding at the end of the day.
What would you like audiences to take away after seeing Bear?
I would like for them to walk away with maybe more of an open mind than they had before. If they did have an open mind, please tell all your open-minded friends to come see it, and maybe the not so open-minded friends. I'd love for at least one person to just have some reaction to it, then I feel like I would have done my job.
Let's talk about Ivy. Tell me what you love about her and playing her.
Yeah, well, playing Ivy is unlike any other role I've had to play before. She's got all these layers and a lot of hard layers, which has been really fun to explore with help from the creative team and the cast. So it's been such a journey discovering her.
Tell me what you love about the material itself.
Oh my gosh. I'm so honored to be performing this material. It's so powerful and beautiful, and it's got such great messages, and what more could you ask for as an artist? So.
And the cast?
Oh, the cast is amazing. I mean, we have so much fun every night, and we're really supportive of each other, and it's really been unbelievable.
How do you feel tonight?
I feel really great. Tonight's performance, the whole show was just something really special from the moment we began. So to be here and share with these beautiful people and my cast, who I love to death, is a gift. It really is.
Tell me what it's been like working on Bear.
It's been hard work. I mean, we've worked really, me and Stafford and John and Lynn and Travis, we've all worked really, really hard to find these characters and make them real and kind of flesh them out. It was interesting talking to people tonight who had seen early previews, and the show has changed dramatically since then. So to have kind of people really experience it in a completely new way tonight has been really great, and we've worked incredibly hard. It's been very fulfilling as an artist.
Well, I guess it should be that way because you need the audience into the mix to sort of feel everything, don't you?
Absolutely, absolutely, yeah. I mean, from the moment we had our first, when we had our first preview, immediately the next day we changed a bunch of stuff and then drastically started changing probably about a week or two in. So I think the show that we have now is definitely more. It's been leaned down a little bit. It's there was things that were there that were great scenes and great songs, but we need to tell the story, and so we kind of streamlined the process. So it was great.
Talk about the role that you play and what you love about him.
I mean, Jason. It slowly makes me insane to hear people say my name through the entire show and to have my name in a song, but it's been a joy. It really has. When I was offered the role, I had one thought about it as far as it being somewhat of this golden boy that had a little bit more layers to him, and from the moment we started rehearsal, it just fleshed out to so much more, and it's been such a challenge to work with Stafford. He really has asked for the best of me and pushed me incredibly hard, and I'm eternally grateful for him for that.
We spoke early in the process. What has it been like discovering this in the rehearsal room and then adding the audience into the mix?
It's been really special. Our audiences have really taken to this story, which I'm so excited about. I think it's a really important and beautiful story, and I'm glad that New York is embracing it.
Talk about the role that you play and what you love about him.
Sure. I play Peter. I love Peter with my whole heart and soul. He's a really special guy. He doesn't think so. He's kind of tries to blend into this high school, but when he's with Jason, his kind of clandestine boyfriend, he's really able to be the crazy, wonderful person he is.
And tell me what you love about the musical itself.
Sure. I don't know what I don't love about the musical. The songs are brilliant. This new book by John Hartmere is exquisite and so hilarious and so moving. And I think we've assembled a really incredible cast to put this story on stage.
Well, let's talk about that cast. Tell me what it's like working with everybody.
A dream come true. I knew a bunch of these people beforehand. So I don't know, it's been really incredible. It's so easy to do this job because everyone is so massively talented.
Was it an easy role for you to find?
I think so. I relate a lot to Peter. My high school experience was pretty similar. I felt pretty ordinary and just non-special. So yeah, it's been kind of weird to go back to revisit that time.
When did it all come together for you? At what point in the process? Was it during previews? When was it?
Oh gosh, I'm still figuring it out. I just kind of I had an aha moment a few nights ago for the first time where I was like, oh okay, it's all clicking. And I owe it all to Stafford Arima, our director.